Welcome back to your Twin Flame Collective card reading for this week.
It's almost Christmas, yo,
It
or
is
the
almost
holidays,
Christmas.
whatever you celebrate. But it's
Yeah,
coming quickly.
very fast. It's going to
Yeah.
be 2024. I see a lot of feathers.
Yeah, we got some
we got
angels
some
here.
angels with us. They're like in the reading with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
So let's start with the Divine Feminine this week. How does that sound to you?
Sounds great.
Okay, so this week the Divine Feminine is going deeper into self-acceptance. Also, let me read the card, but it says caring, empathy, acceptance, and gentleness and compassion. This journey of enlightenment, of ascension, we are consistently embodying deeper levels of compassion. And the more compassion that you carry within your being, the closer you are to your divine self. Now you are one with your divine self. There's no separation, but compassion is really the key to deepening into and being connected with your divine self in every moment. And self-acceptance is an important part of that. So if the divine feminine, if you feel like you're being hard on yourself this week, just choose to accept yourself and have compassion. And that's another thing. This journey is about massive self-acceptance because we don't truly know who we are. We have like an idea of our core values and the essence of who we are, but this is an eternal journey. And so we're consistently going deeper into who we are as divine feminines. And whatever you find about yourself, know that it's beautiful, it's divine, and it's perfect.
No mud, no lotus.
Exactly. No mud, no lotus.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. Also, for the divine feminine this week, we have number 6, and it says nature, presence, practicality, stability, and grounding. And I know that I personally have been going deeper into grounding, and the divine feminine we often find that we relax into our upper chakras, but it's really important to ground into your lower chakras, really feeling safe in your environment and secure in your reality. And if you don't feel that way, you want to explore why. Because we are creating heaven on earth. Your union coming together and grounding into the physical, that's a manifestation of your heaven on earth, which harmonizes with everyone's slice of heaven on earth, and you're a leader in that space. So take an opportunity to really ground. And if you find that you feel fearful of grounding or being in your lower chakras, maybe do a meditation, apply the mirror exercise to really get clear on why you're feeling that way. You want to add to that?
He's literally merging with Earth.
Yeah.
So do that. Hug a tree.
Exactly. And also the number 6 is the lover's number. And your union, it's going to ground, like I was saying, into the physical realm. You know that you're already in union spiritually, that you're perfect union. And so the lovers coming together in a physical sense. And then the last card for the divine feminine this week is creativity, imagination, expression, originality, and passion. As you ground, oh, that kind of got a bit of a weird color there. There we go.
Whoa.
I know. Here, let me just keep the card back here. As you ground into your lower chakras, you're going to find that flow, your creative expression, you're going to find that you're tapped into that even more. The essence of that flow that moves through you. Allow yourself to create and don't judge it. Whatever you feel like doing, just let it flow. And this is also the throat chakra card. If you feel like expressing yourself, just allow yourself to express whatever comes to you. If you're feeling guided to connect with your twin flame, feel into your heart. Does it feel peaceful? If it does, trust yourself and move forward in whatever direction you're feeling called. Yeah, do you have anything else you want to add to that?
No, that was pretty good.
Yeah, so the feminine is just really focused on accepting herself completely and grounding her union with her divine masculine into the physical plane, which is what we want.
Exactly.
All right.
Should we do the middle part
Let's
first?
do it.
Angel guidance?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to do
Which one? We got
this one?
5. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel these two belong together here.
Okay. Yeah. So the first angel guidance card for this week is number 4, which is foundational. And it says bag of marbles. All right. So what this is communicating is that your union's energy is a bit scattered. And when our union's energy is a bit scattered, we're not focusing or pointing ourselves in the right direction of our vision. Now, you're aware of your vision, but in order to speed up the momentum of that, you're going to want to shore up your energy. And what does this mean? It simply means getting clear on where are you placing your energy and it doesn't feel good. You know, and you're going to know automatically. Like when I say that, you're automatically going to be like, oh, that thing, right? It's that thing. And you want to explore, why are you continuing to put your energy there? And maybe it's time for you to close a door there. Maybe it's time for you to fully commit and bring back your energy. So this is a sure sign of cleaning up your energy this week.
So then we have travel, which is, for some of you, it's going to be a physical travel and it's going to go well. So don't be concerned about that. But for most of you, it's going to be like an inner journey you take with the third eye chakra, kind of like traveling within. Maybe you're having some visions, go with it, explore, see what's there. It's going to be something important.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
All right. Do you want to do this one?
Sure. Yeah, so we have seeking and finding. Whatever it is that your heart desires, you can't really see that, but it says seeking and finding up here.
Just Bible.
It does.
Yeah.
And whatever your heart's desires are, whatever it is that you're seeking, you will absolutely find it. You didn't put the desire in your heart, it was put there by source, universe, God, whatever you prefer to call it. There was a higher power that put that desire in your heart, and it's not to dangle like a carrot on a stick, in front of you. It's to lead you into having that desire brought fully to fruition in this transformation, right? In the butterfly. And so you are coming into what it is that you called in. And if you're watching this, it's your twin flame union and probably all of your other good, but it is happening. Seek and you shall find.
All right. So this one says grief work. You can actually see it a little bit there. I feel like it's a period of things may be coming up for you, feelings, right? Like you can have memories, which was interesting. You had one of those today.
I did.
Memories coming up, and then you're having to process that, right? So
yeah, I feel like maybe it would be good if I shared my memory, a little bit of what we're healing through. So we've been doing a lot of like parental healing, specifically related to the divine feminine, like the divine mother. And I was doing some shopping or we went shopping to get groceries at one of our favorite stores, and there was some lemon pepper chicken. And this was like a huge delight for me as I was a kid and growing up. It was just like something that, my mom used to make for me for my birthdays and things like that. And I really started to, we've been doing inner child healing, and I was really missing like that motherly energy, that nurturing and that caring. And so when I found this lemon pepper chicken, I just like got so emotional and I wanted to cry. And I did buy it, and it tastes really good. But you're gonna find, like you're gonna have these moments where you're healing in your consciousness, and something's going to touch that spot. And don't be ashamed of what comes up. Just let yourself feel through it and know that there's healing taking place there.
Yeah, and I feel like, even if you had like a difficult childhood in many ways with your parents, it can also, you probably have some good memories too, right? And that can bring up, so it can be also a bit like maybe confusing, or maybe a bit like pull, or a bit all this stuff, but it's just let it come up and out. And I feel like I had an experience too when I was in the hospital a couple of days ago. I don't even know where we're at this point in time, but my mom died last year, and she spent basically her last, how many months was that? It wasn't even 6 months before she kind of like got diagnosed until she
about maybe 5 or 6 months.
Yeah, barely that. But she spent all that time in hospital or in like a nursing home, so very much like medical. And I could just feel like I had my own upsets being in a hospital that I worked through, but also like kind of like working through some things with my mom being in the hospital. And that was like kind of like seeing her and her decline and all that stuff, right? So things are going to come up. So I think like it's just important to let it,
Yeah.
whatever it is, whatever feelings you're having coming up, is okay. Just move
Mhm.
through it, and it's part of the healing, right? And
It is.
it's coming up for a reason.
Mhm.
So something important. All right, masculine.
Okay.
All right, so we got inspiration, ideas, spark, conception, and impulse. Yeah, it's kind of interesting with these two first cards, because this, just going to show this as well. This is emotional balance, stability, harmony, peace, and fluidity. These kind of like remind me of in the traditional tarot, like the aces in a sense. This kind of like has two as well, but
Mhm.
the divine masculine is having a spark of something coming through. It's a bit what would that word be? It's not all coming to fruition yet, but it's there. It's kind of like making it,
Germinating, I
yeah.
guess is the right
But
word.
there's something there going on that's really gonna take. So it's kind of like two twin flame shots coming out of
I
there,
love them.
yeah. So something is brewing basically here. And with the emotional balance, it says stability, harmony, peace, and fluidity. Yeah, and this reminds me of the Ace of Cups, which, could be like a, new beginning, but also most likely in a relationship, right?
Mm.
Don't want
Mhm.
to cut you off there, but
It's okay.
yeah. And yeah, this looks like a gold chalice. Is that how you pronounce
I
it?
think so.
Yeah, so it's very like rich, and something new is brewing really. And
Mhm.
it's bringing that spark into these like emotional stability and this like new beginning with the relationship. So there's two birds there, so very much a twin flame sign. So something is definitely going on
Yeah,
here.
the other one had the two sparks, which is
Yeah,
a twin flame as well.
yeah, so definitely something going on here.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
remember the feminine grounding her union into the physical, so that's
Hmm.
really cool.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, the masculine is also working on intuition, trusting himself, really going
Mhm.
deeper with that gut feeling, the instinct, right?
Yeah.
What's true, you know when there's something, but yeah, something's really brewing here. It's something big. You got a big energy in the Leo there, so yeah, it kind of like reminds me. My mind's eye, I see like the Sun card, right? Very
Mm.
positive card, new
Mm.
beginnings, just beautiful energy. So
Very cool.
lots of good stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that. That's
Hmm.
good.
Good.
All right. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.